10. Local people, local news.
The fight over a secret society within Idaho's Republican Party continued in court today. Good evening, everyone.
A judge reconsidered and then denied the petition to depose the state GOP chairman and 6 others. The courtroom battle comes after Bonneville County GOP Chairman Doyle Beck and Region 7 Chairman Brian Smith says there is a secret group with a goal to get them out of party leadership.
Local News 8's Chelsea Brensel was in court today, and she has tonight's top story. Chelsea?
Jay and Carol, Senior Judge Richard St. Clair approved this petition in March, but today he took a different stance, saying the rule used to file this petition should not be used to see if there's enough information to file a lawsuit.
Rule 11 says we have to know who we're suing and that we have a basis against them. So we said we'd like to find that information out before we sue anybody. So we asked for their depositions. They don't want their depositions taken, leaving us no alternative but to sue everybody, and then cull out the ones who aren't liable. Well, the ones who aren't liable are then going to come back and say, you should have determined whether we were liable or not before you filed the lawsuit. But they've now prevented us from doing that.
Chris Troop is the attorney for Doyle Beck, and Brian Smith says because of Rule 11, it's difficult to file suit.
We're going to think hard and long because I've been in practice 40 years and I do not file frivolous lawsuits, and do not intend for this to be filed if I cannot substantiate the facts sufficient that I can tell a judge straight-faced and seriously, I've complied with Rule 11, complied with the good faith requirements of the law. If I can't do that, I'm not filing a lawsuit.
Truba says the motion to reconsider on behalf of the 7 is suspicious.
It's a lot more expensive and time-consuming and involved to file motions and fight all of this if you've got nothing but a few questions to answer. Answer the questions and be done with it. I have to believe that there's something more going on than just we're protecting our constitutional rights. And I don't think that you have a constitutional right in a civil case to refuse to say, to answer a few questions. There's no criminal prosecution going on here. There's no First Amendment rights that are at stake here.
State GOP Chairman Steve Yates and 5 others named in the petition seem to think differently. In fact, the chairman has repeatedly told Local News 8 that he doesn't need to be deposed to answer questions. Here's what he told us tonight. Quote, I don't buy that because you are innocent, you should subject yourself to your rights being violated. They may believe in a surveillance state, but I and most Republicans do not. The chairman and 5 others named in the petition questioned the validity of the campaign document in question, saying, quote, none of the targets of Smith and Beck's actions is involved in any secret group. Some hold no party office at all and owe nothing to Smith and Beck. Some are officers in the counties in which they reside. Some are involved in local political activity and have every right to do so free of any inquisition conducted by Smith or Beck. None of us knows whether the Idaho Prosperity Project even exists. In fact, we all suspect it is not real.
These are not real friendly jokes, if they're jokes. Everything is taken pretty seriously, and we're dealing with people's reputations that they take very seriously. And my clients' reputations were at stake. And so if it was a joke, it was in terrible taste.
Now the only way this issue can come back up in court again is if Beck and Smith do file a lawsuit. Now if they do that, they must name exactly who is involved with what they're calling a secret society. We have much more info on this story on our website, localnews8.com. Live in the studio, I'm Chelsea Brensel.